Hey everybody, I am going to continue talking about the 80-20 rule tomorrow. I'm going to actually go over some things that happen with a lot of phone calls to lenders and title companies and so forth. But today I wanted to talk about a misperception that there are just a couple of agents have in regards to what a transaction manager and listing manager do as virtual assistants. The majority of you, and I work with about 100 of you now, y'all understand, and so this isn't for you, but just in case anybody else happens upon this website or is interested in virtual assistants or is just kind of checking us out, I wanted to make sure that you understand what we do not do is take over the role of the agent on a listing or when they are working with a listing contract or a buyer contract. We do not become the agent so that the agent doesn't do anything at all. We really do act as virtual assistants. So, for example, that's why we don't negotiate repairs, because a buyer or a seller is really going to want to talk to you guys about that. When it comes to price reductions, although we can help facilitate that and we do amendments on the listing side for price reductions, a client would want to talk to you about that. If there is something that happens along the way where there's a bigger fire than, say, a smaller fire, the agent would need to take care of that as well. Just because we are on the job and are very well trained and do what we do very well, that does not mean that there will not be snags along the way. Any transaction is going to have snags. If you've ever done real estate, you know that's just how it goes. So when you hire us as a virtual assistant, that doesn't mean that there won't be snags. We have no control of lenders. We have no control of even the client or title companies. There's a lot of different parties involved. And so although we facilitate, we do the paperwork, we actually make things smoother than they would normally go. That does not mean that it will be seamless. And that does not mean that the agent can just disappear and go to Hawaii. But by and large, we do take care of the majority of things during the listing in a transaction. We do manage it. We do a very, very good job. But I just wanted to kind of clear up that misperception in case there was one, that when we are hired, that does not mean that you don't have to do anything. It just means that we take the 80% so that you can focus on the 20%. And the 20%, of course, still does have to do with the client. If you have any other questions, I would love to hear from you. Please give me a call or you can email me. And again, I'll start back up with the 80-20 rule tomorrow. You guys have a good and dry day.